Whereas Monday, January 15, 2018 has been designated as a federal holiday celebrating the birth of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who dedicated his life to the fundamental principles of freedom, opportunity, and equal justice to all. And whereas such recognition is a direct result of his many contributions to society through his deeds and words, and whereas through his March on Washington and the I Have a Dream speech, Dr. King reached a worldwide audience and was recognized by people from all walks of life as the conscience of an entire nation. And whereas the month of February has been designated Black History Month in the United States to highlight struggles of race and citizenship in American society history, from experiences of free blacks in a land of slavery to the political aspirations of African Americans today. And whereas all Americans are reminded that our nation recognizes that all men are created equal and should be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And whereas the city of Lakewood is committed to the ideals of a free society and is a community of great ethnic diversity, which values diversity and is dedicated to the brotherhood of men. And whereas the city of Lakewood will again honor the distinguished legacy of Dr. King during the 15th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration on Saturday, January 13th, 2018 at the Sharon McGavitt Conference Center in Clover Park Technical College. Now therefore, Lakewood City Council hereby proclaims Monday, January 15th, 2018 as the Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service and the month of February 2018 as Black History Month in the city of Lakewood, and invites all citizens to join in these observances. Proclaim the second day of January 2018, Don Anderson, Mayor. I'd like to thank you for your efforts, invite you to say a couple of words, and make sure to invite all of you to come to McGavick Center on January 15th. That celebration gets better every year, and I'm sure it's going to be ramped up even more this year.
Our committee is really excited to present our MLK program for this year. We are featuring the Clover Park High School Choir and the Tyee Park High School Choir, and our keynote speaker is Michael Tooncap, and we're really excited to have him come and speak with us. So we hope that you will all join us on that day to celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. Thank you.
Whereas school boards create a vision for what students should know and be able to do to be successful. School boards ensure that student assessments are tied to established standards. And whereas school boards are accountable to the community for operating schools that support student achievement. Whereas school boards align school district resources to ensure students meet those standards. And whereas school boards create a climate that supports the philosophy that all children can learn at high levels. Whereas school boards build collaborative relationships based on trust, teamwork, and shared accountability. And whereas school boards are committed to continuous education and training on issues related to student achievement. Now therefore, the Lakewood City Council proclaims the month of January as School Board Recognition Month, and we thank the Clover Park School District Board of Directors for their dedicated service in preparing today's students for tomorrow's world, and we urge all citizens to join us in thanking the members of the Clover Park School District Board for their invaluable efforts and immeasurable contributions. Proclaim the second day of January 2018, Don Anderson, Mayor.
Thanks, sir. And one of our primary goals, along with making sure that we help each one of our students succeed, is to have community engagement. And that means, working together with City Council. We have coming up later this month an opportunity to meet together again in a joint meeting. And we've got some other things planned. We have our what we call CELT, Community Engagement Leadership Team, that we're putting together. And I think there's some real positive things out of that. We spend a lot of time thinking, testing our students and trying to look at test scores. And is that really the right thing to measure? The bottom line is we want our children to be successful. And how do we define what is that? What is success when we look at each one of our young people? Look at your own children. Does that mean they have a college education? Or does it mean they're married and have a family and they're supporting their family? those are some tough questions, and I think we as a community need to work on them a little bit, because I think they'll help us clear up some of the financing issues that we're dealing with down in our state. So we appreciate all your input in that area. So thank you very much for recognizing us. We're working hard.